of course, I'm over the moon, and yeah, I'm absolutely happy that I have the great honor and feel really honored and blessed to be allowed and to be in this responsible role for this amazing club. And I made clear from the first moment that I arrived here, it really feels like home. And yeah, of course, right now everything is sorted, and yeah, I'm unbelievably happy that I'm further on will be allowed to be in this role and yeah, to work for this massive club. And I can't even ask for any more. So to all the people who are involved, the board, our sporting director Stuart, so everyone who was really working for this club was amazing, and I'm really grateful.
It's been a long time in coming, but as we've always spoke about, it was about it being right for all parties, right for the club and right for Daniel and his staff. So to finally get to this day is great. It's exciting. It means that we can really continue on and progress, and not have this sort of subject sort of hanging over us a little bit, because as much as it doesn't affect our work, and Daniel and the guys are always unbelievably professional, it's there, and it takes up everybody's time, and takes up Daniel's time a lot in the media and answering questions on it. So to finally get there and have him and the rest of his staff tied down for 3.5 years is fantastic, and means we can really try and push forward now.
From the first minute, you got the feeling. So everyone wanted to be successful in the way we wanted to work, and in the way and direction we want to head. And of course, it was a bit of a shaky start after really 2 difficult years for the club after relegation. The first difficult year back in the championship, but I felt even in this times a lot of support and a lot of trust. And yeah, we are all happy that we are able to pay back. And yeah, at the moment, really, it feels a bit like all canaries are flying. And yeah, Carrow Road is a pulsating yeah, ground, and big unity in the club, big unity in the city, big unity at Carrow Road, and it's really a great pleasure to be allowed to work each and every day for this amazing club. Yeah, first of all, it's our way. So we made clear from the first day when Stuart and we arrived that we want to go this way, that we support the youth and we want to develop players, and it's the only option also for this club, because we have not the unbelievable opportunities in terms of money like perhaps other clubs have, but we are totally convinced of our way. So one cornerstone in our way is to develop our own academy products, and it's perfect when they can go this way in terms of identification of the players with the club, but also in terms of identification of our supporters with the players. And for that, we are totally convinced that this way is our only option, and we will go this way further on.
We wouldn't be where we are as a club now without him. If we hadn't had a head coach who was willing to develop young players and play young players, who knows, we might not even have a club, because we've come on record before about the sales last summer kept the club afloat. So this club, as I said back last summer, we'll always be indebted to Daniel for that, and his staff, and and that's really true. And he's our main sort of leader of what we're trying to do on the football side, and it's great that he's committed here longer, and that he believes in the club and what the club's about, and the club believes in him. And it's always a two-way. It doesn't work if it's just one way. This club's got the utmost respect for him, and he's got the utmost respect for the club, and that's unbelievably important for it to work. Because if anyone has their own agenda, if people in my position or the board or the head coach or players have their own agenda, it normally goes wrong. We all achieve something if by all working in the same direction and working hard. Yeah, at times disagreeing, and things don't always work as we want, but fundamentally it's what's most important, the club. Right, let's work together to try and achieve that, and I think Daniel's outstanding at that. I think he's proven his coaching capabilities, how to develop young players, how to mould a team, how to create a winning team, how to learn very quickly. Last year was a harsh lesson for all of us, as part of the situation we inherited here was unbelievably difficult, and for Daniel to have come through that the way he has, and produced what him and his team are now producing on the pitches is incredible. And I think we're really fortunate to have him for a lot longer now, hopefully, and because one day he'll go manage in the Champions League. I've absolutely no doubt about that, and hopefully we can be part of taking him on that journey, and along the way he keeps taking us forward, and that's in that way everyone can win.
Stay high, stay high!
it's always teamwork. It's not like it's just the work of the head coach or just the work of the sporting director or just the chairman. So when you want to be successful in football business, it's always teamwork, and I've got a brilliant team. So in terms of workload, in terms of togetherness, and also in terms of quality, it's great, and I can totally count on them. And yeah, it's really true. So without them, I'm nothing. And for that, it was crucial for me also that they are willing to go further on and to work further on for this amazing club. And yeah, I can speak also in their name. I think we are all over the moon. I've got one home in Germany, but it's really like from the first day it felt like my second home, 100% my home base here in England. So who knows what happens? Perhaps yeah, one day all our supporters are a bit bored of all our passing style and they don't want to have me here anymore, and I'm not allowed to be in this responsible role here at Carrow Road. But yeah, my heart is already pretty much yellow, and for that I'm yeah, really a bit like a canary already. Yeah, of course, there were some brilliant wins. We had brilliant cup runs and also amazing wins in the league, especially in this season. Some amazing performances and amazing results. For example, a great win at Leeds. But it's more like the moments in personal terms are even the more important thing. So when you are able to develop a player, and a player who was injured, for example, for a long time is able to sign a new contract, or a young player, you helped him a lot and support him a lot, is able to sign a contract, or perhaps one of the players, for example, in James Maddison, we put a lot of faith and also a lot of work, and then he made a big move that was really crucial for us in financial terms, but also for him because it brought him pretty close to the national team with the 3 Lions. And when such a player has such a success, it's always a wonderful moment for you as a coach, but also for us as a club. And yeah, it's more like these personal moments are even more important for me than just the spotlight moments in front of the camera. So I think these are the moments that will last for a while, and yeah, that's one of our crucial moments as well.
We've got lots more challenges to come, whatever division we're in. Obviously, we've put ourselves in a great place to try and be in a different league next season, and you know, with that will bring some challenges. If we don't achieve it, that will bring challenges, and I think hopefully what we've demonstrated as a group of people at the club, you know, myself, Zoe, Ben and Daniel and his team, is that, you know what, we can put something together here and we can make it work. So there's going to be times when it'll be difficult, and we just ask people, you know, stick with us through them times. But you know what, really enjoy the good times, because you know, football's difficult. You know, there's so many times as a supporter you'll go to games and get beat, not enjoy yourself. There's so many times working in a game, things happen, you sell your best players. It's down that when the good times come along, make sure you enjoy them and you don't look back and think, oh, I wish I would have enjoyed that a bit more, because hopefully we're going to have a lot more days to come, but there'll also be the days which will be a little bit darker, and that's when we need to sort of really remember the good times and remember how do we get back to them good times, and that's what we all need to focus on from the top of the club right away through.